What do you think is the fastest, most effective way to learn photography? When I first started not only photography, but many of the other creative disciplines I've learned over my nearly 2 decades of being a creative, every single time, I wish I had a mentor. Someone who had been through it all already, someone who could guide me, someone who had good experience and was actually a good teacher. I can't count the amount of times I've just stubbornly decided to learn things on my own. And while that stubbornness has definitely helped me get to where I am today, it took a long time. Probably a lot longer than it should have, and probably with a lot more effort than it should have been. It wasn't efficient, and I wish I had a mentor to guide me and help avoid the many, many mistakes that I made along the way. The success that I've had over the years has meant that many new photographers are constantly asking me for help. I get so many questions every single week from so many new photographers all about the sort of struggles they face from every category in photography that you can imagine. Gear, technique, fundamentals, vision, style, different photography genres, editing, everything, the whole spectrum. And so I made something for those people. It's a photography fundamentals course structured over 30 days, and it's designed to accelerate your learning, understanding, and development as a photographer. And I designed it so that I could provide you with the best foundation for your photography and to learn it as effectively and efficiently as possible. And I built the whole thing around this question of, if I had a photography mentor when I was first starting out, what would I learn? And how would I learn it quickly? This course is that. It's me mentoring you. And as such, this course isn't the kind of course that's for everyone. This isn't a course where I give 100 quick 2-minute tips or anything like that. This isn't a course where you learn regurgitated methods that everyone teaches either. And this isn't a course where you only learn a little bit of theory without any execution. No. This course is called an accelerator for a reason. This is an intensive experience. This is the kind of course where I've taken everything I know, not only about photography, but all of the visual arts that I've mastered in the past, and I roll it all into a method that is different to how people teach. One that is taught from the perspective of visual arts and visual language as a whole. One that approaches photography from a holistic perspective. One where every single day there's a 10-minute to an hour session followed by a daily assignment for what you learned. Yes, that's right. A collective 10 hours worth of video content spread over 30 days. And after every day's lesson, you take what you learned and you put it into practice. Again, this course isn't for everyone. And unlike the other photography educators out there, I'm not interested in students who start something and then don't finish. This course is designed for people who really, really want to get serious about their photography and want the fastest path to mastery, regardless of whether you want to keep it as a hobby or you want to make a full-time living out of it. I just want to see you succeed. In this Photography Fundamentals Accelerator, you'll learn not only the most efficient way to learn exposure, but you'll also learn things like how to master your focus, how to see light, how to develop your vision as a photographer. You'll learn about style and finding a purpose for your art. We'll cover editing and gear and location scouting and social media and business and storage. And we'll even do deep dives on the 3 most common photography genres: landscape, street, and portraiture. This is the most comprehensive toolkit of skills that I could think of that I would have loved to have learned if I had a mentor when I was first starting out in photography. This is the same skill set that I have used to be able to work with or be sponsored by many Fortune 500 brands like Sony, Microsoft, Adobe, Razer, Nike, Adidas, Lexus, and so many more. It's the same skill set that has given me the privilege to accept awards for my photography and also return as a judge for the Sony Alpha Awards 5 years in a row. It's the same skill set that's taken me around the world, working globally with more tourism boards and agencies than I can be bothered to remember. And it's this skill set that I want to pass on to you in the hopes that I can give you the experience as a mentor that I never got. An experience from someone who goes deep and has a meticulous and detailed approach towards the art and the craft of photography. So if this is the experience that you want, if you want a better foundational set of skills than most other photographers out there, then I hope to see you in my 30-day Photography Fundamentals Accelerator. Head on over to patk.com/accelerate to learn more and sign up. And I hope to see you over the next 30 days. All right, I'll see you in class.